Hello my friends and welcome to our endings guide for Silent Hill 3. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and we just completed Silent Hill 3's first ending, which is the normal ending. And the purpose of this sort of guide is we're going to watch all the endings, including the one we saw, which is the normal ending. Then we'll watch the possessed ending, and then we'll watch the revenge ending. However, in between the two endings, we're also going to have the special ending, the game over endings, and there's two of them. The first one is going to be if you either kill Claudia or wait her out. The second one will be the Valtiel Game Over screen, which is a special screen that you can sometimes get before you get your game over. So if you're playing through the game and you die, instead of getting the game over screen, sometimes I get that special scene, which we'll see. So the order of this playthrough is going to be the normal ending, which is the one we saw, Claudia ending, the possessed ending, the Valtiel ending, and then the what's called the revenge ending, which is basically the UFO ending, and it's pretty awesome. I'm recording this after I've already seen everything. I'm recording this first part after I've seen everything, and yeah, this is some great stuff. I know you'll like it a lot. Quick thing about the second ending. There's certain numbers that are important in this game. And that is these two numbers here, the defeat enemy by fighting and the total damage. In order to get the normal ending, you have to have a total score of under 4,000. And the way this score calculates in this game is it calculates your defeated enemy by fighting times 10. Oh, I'm sorry, your defeated enemy by shooting and fighting times 10. And your total damage, plus 1,000 if you forgave the woman in the church. So if you look at our scores here, I have 107 times 10 is 1,070. I have 2476. That means my total score is something like, if I had to do math in my head, it's over 3,500, but it's under 4,000. And because it's under 4,000, this is how you get the normal ending. To get the possessed ending, you have to have a score over 4,000. And this is really easy to do if you get hit a lot or you kill a lot of enemies. The best thing I can recommend is play through the game once, normally, because you're probably not going to have enough points to get the possessed ending. And I don't even know if it's possible to get the possessed ending. And then the second time through, get the unlimited machine gun, turn the ending type up to hard, and kill every single thing that you can. And you'll see why when we talk about the revenge ending. Well, let's get started, shall we?
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits. Dad! Dad! you're still alive.
Heather, what Heather?
Oh. Just a joke.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Here we are in the church, and to get a free 1,000 points towards that 4,000 total, you say, I forgive you, which is basically your way of saying, I accept the role of Mother of God, as far as I can understand it. In our last playthrough, we said nothing because I felt like I didn't really feel right forgiving her. So we avoided this option. So I'm going to go ahead and play this out to see what it sounds like. Say, I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Thank you, Lord.
Okay, so with that done, now we just got to make sure that we've killed enough monsters and we take enough damage. There's two things that we can do. The first off, just want to point out how awesome this unlimited machine gun is. Because with this thing, you can literally blow through everything on hard mode. And it's a lot of fun. And by the way, if you fire and then press down, up, and around, you can actually aim it. Although I can't find a way to aim it down from a neutral standpoint. So you kind of have to waste bullets if using the regular machine gun, as far as I can tell. The unlimited machine gun has made my life so much easier on the second playthrough. Also, if you kill more enemies with melee than range, you get a beam saber. What is a beam saber? Yes, it is an actual lightsaber. I kid you not. We have an actual lightsaber, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of really cool items in this game. Also, if you play through the game and you get more range kills than melee, you get the unlimited flamethrower, which I don't have yet. But that's kind of why I've been just killing everything with the unlimited shotgun. The unlimited submachine gun, sorry. That way, on our next playthrough, I'll be able to get the flamethrower and test it out. Alright, now there's only one thing to do, and that is take a lot more damage and then kill the final boss. One thing you can probably do is when you fight the final boss, just go through all your healing items. In other words, I have a ton of healing stuff because I haven't been hit a lot in this playthrough. So when I go to the final boss, I could just like let it take down enough heal potions so I'm low in health totals. And if I do that, I should basically guarantee the second ending. I'll see you there. And the god is dead. Whew.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Dad.
Oh no. She killed him. No. No extra cutscene, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and look through our score. We got the Any-type Possessed, Action level hard, Riddle level hard. Our total score is 367.3 out of 10. Clear time, 2 hours, 44 minutes, 57 seconds. Much less than our, 8-hour time. Split worm kill time, 1:04 seconds. Our missionary was 10 seconds. I literally just pulled out our unlimited submachine gun and I just fired. And that was it. He died. Oh boy. Leonard kill time, 3 minutes, 28 seconds. He actually was pretty tough to kill. Like, really tough to kill. Memory of Lessa was very easy. She just goes down instantly from just your machine gun. The God kill time was 4 minutes and 37 seconds. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show it up on the screen here while I'm talking, because I want you to see how insane this boss fight is on hard. Now, I've already died a couple times, and I died when I had all those health items I showed you earlier, and I was hitting this thing non-stop, and I couldn't kill the God. I ran out of health. And I don't know how I ran out of health considering all the health I had, but I ran out of health. And so I tried again. This time I tried using the beam saber, and I tried using my tactics from before, and I still died. I could not kill the God. It just wouldn't work. So I found that there's a secret spot you can stand on where you don't get hit. And what you can do is you can actually use your katana to stay in that spot and then run forward and stab a couple times and run back. And you can do that to kill the final boss without the unlimited machine gun. But this fight took over 4 minutes and I was blasting away non-stop. I don't know why this thing wouldn't die, but she just would not die. Good Lord. The people who can beat this game on hard, legitly, without any of the secret items or whatever, my hats are off to you, because I am thoroughly impressed at your abilities. This was our second clear. We saved the game 29 times, saved and continued 29 times. And the reason for that is mostly because of, I know we only got like 1 star because of our save count, which is kind of sad. But the reason that we got 1 star on the save count is simply because the game does crash, and the game actually crashed on me, I think, 3 times in this playthrough. So if I don't save, then there's no way I'll be able to beat this. It's impossible. Our item number was 145, which is really cool. Our extra weapon number was 2. I think those are our 2 extra special weapons. We killed 242 enemies by shooting and 2 enemies by fighting. Now this is really, really important, because that means we killed 244 total enemies. In our first playthrough, we killed 107, which means across both playthroughs, we have killed a total of 351 enemies, which means because I played on hard and because there was a ton of extra enemies to kill, and because I killed everything in sight, I don't have to play a 3rd time through to get to the 333 number. Just barely made it so that we don't have to do a 3rd playthrough in order to get the final ending, which I'm really happy about, because I love this game and I want to play this game again, but I also want to get all the endings, so that does save some time. Total damage, we only took 601 hit points of damage, but because we killed 244 enemies, if we do the math on that, 244 times 10 is 2440. Then we forgave the woman, which is 1,000 points. That means we had 3,440 points. We took 601 points of damage, which means by some miracle, and this is amazing, I couldn't have planned this better. We had a final score of 4,041. That's right. We got the possessed ending by an extra 41 points. Ooh, man. That is insane. This whole playthrough was insane. It's so Silent Hill-ish what just happened with all this. Oh, it's so good. Our rank reduction, unfortunately, we lost 1 star because we used extra weapons. So we should have had 8.3 stars. But you know, I'm fine with that. Well, this was our second ending, Possessed. So what did I think about this ending? Because I think I should probably talk about that. The first ending seemed to be a much more happy ending, which, if I'm being honest, isn't very Silent Hill-ish. I go back to the Silent Hill 2 ending where we're in the graveyard and we're taking the girl home with us, and it was all kind of a little bit too happy in my opinion, and it just didn't seem like Silent Hill compared to especially the first game. So the normal ending to me I liked it because we got to see a lot of Cheryl's personality, and I loved it when she said my name is Cheryl. That was amazing. Beautiful writing. But I kind of like the Possessed ending better because it felt more Silent Hill-ish. You know, the fact that it's very ambiguous what just happened. Like, she kills the detective or the investigator. But then why? Why did she do it? What did she do it for? I mean, the game just kind of ends, which is something I didn't like. It's like the first ending was much more drawn out and spent much more time on it. And it even had a cool picture in the background for the credits. The second ending just like fades to black and you're thinking, what the heck just happened? Which, if you've been watching my Silent Hill playthroughs, you kind of know what the heck is basically the tagline for the series so far. So I'm kind of torn. I love the Cheryl Mason line from the first ending, but I love the ambiguousness of the second ending. And that comes from someone who absolutely detested the movie The Wrestler and Black Swan because of its ambiguity. I hated the ambiguity of those movies, and so I didn't like the movies, and yet here I am praising the ambiguity of Silent Hill. Go figure. You fulfill the conditions with a hidden weapon, Flamethrower. You fulfill the conditions with a hidden weapon, Heather Beam. This weapon can only be activated when no other weapons are equipped. You got the extra costume password, Princess Heart. Now, in order to get the next ending, what we have to do is we have to kill, I think it's 30 enemies with the Heather Beam before we get to our apartment. Now, with this, by beating on hard, we also got this costume, which makes us very, from what I heard, very sci-fi-ish. So we use the costume with the Heather Beam, and that's the best way to do this. The light display item has been added. Ooh, that's cool. Action level extreme 1 has been added. No thanks. No, thank you. I am so glad. So very glad there is not a hidden ending for completing the game on its maximum extreme setting, because if there was, I I don't know. I mean, I think we probably could have done it. Especially since I know how to cheese the final boss. But oh my god, you know how long that final boss fight would have taken? It would have taken a long time. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, even the game over screen has like... Okay, there's that tone I was waiting for, but it just... Man, that's kind of creepy. It just like drags her away. The whole Valtiel, I think that's his name. The whole Valtiel creature in this game is very cool because you don't really know much about him, and yet he's always there in the background. So that was the, I guess, secret ending, which is you get dragged off by Valtiel. I don't know if that counts as an ending, but I'm going to. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what happens next. Princess Heart. Is it all one word? I don't see a space. Oh, that's not a space. Is it all one word? Princess Heart. There we go. We got the transform costume. So let's go ahead and might as well check it out. Extra new game because I don't really care about getting to the end of the game. I think what I'm gonna do is play on normal because you do have to kill a certain number of enemies before you get to the apartment. And playing on normal will make sure that we get plenty of enemies. I don't want to... Valtiel, please. I'm trying to start a new game here. We'll also play the riddle level on easy. And that's just because I want to see what the easy level is like. Because we all saw what the hard one's like. Now, I'm not going to make this a video about me going through the game with our special costume. Look at that costume. Oh my gosh. Heather, you look like Sailor Moon, which is one of my favorite animes of all time. So I highly approve, but oh my gosh, Heather. Oh, you look amazing.
What a nightmare.
Oh, that is so, oh, it's just... She does look so much like Sailor Moon, except without the what? Look at her, Heather. There's something going on with your head. Whoa. Huh. By the way, to tell you how much of a troll Silent Hill 3 is, when you play on a hard mode in the Haunted Mansion part of the game, I guess I should go and pick up the gun. I don't plan on ever using it, but I can pick it up. When you go to the haunted house, the haunted house has this thing where I'm running through just like I did in the first playthrough. And when you get to the spiked ceiling section, it actually kills you every single time. And what you need to do is you need to unequip a weapon and sneak. You sneak by doing this, by pressing R2. Although, when I press R2, her eyes get all glowy. But yeah, in order to survive the haunted house, you actually have to sneak by like this.
Sexy.
Oh, what? What is this? This is crazy. Oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like. I forgot where the map is. I know the map is right around here. By the way, I did find all the maps in the last playthrough. Yes, I did. It was a thing that happened, and I was very happy about that. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to the first combat encounter, and then we'll check out this sexy beam together. Alright, well, here's the first enemy of the game. I had to be a dog. I had to be a dog. And And I killed the dog. Why are there dogs here? I thought there were, what, is that home? Ah, this is cool. Ah, it's so cool. That is ridiculous, and ridiculous in all the good ways. Okay, so basically, yeah, you gotta kill about 30 enemies until you get to the apartment by just using Sexy Beam over and over and over again. And I don't think that's gonna be an issue because the weapon seems to be very, very, very powerful. By the way, I remember the map was somewhere. I'll find it, don't worry. I did find it though, I swear. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go through this area, and I'll see you at the next stop. Just wanted to say, yes, I did find the map. Here's proof. I actually did have the map last playthrough. In the subway one, it's when you go through the turn aisle to basically enter the subway, it's right there to the right. So I know where all the maps are now. Although I will say, playing without maps in Silent Hill is absolutely terrifying, and I highly recommend trying it sometime because not knowing where you're at, yeah, it's pretty scary. We have made it to our apartment. We have killed every single enemy on the way. I believe you only need to kill 30 or 33, something like that. But we should have killed enough. Let's go ahead and open the door and see the special ending, shall we?
I'm home, Dad. Listen, something crazy is going on.
Cheryl, you're back. What happened?
Well, it's like this.
Oh.
And that's about it.
The Martians are talking to us?
Oh, my poor little Cheryl. I can't believe that. I'm going to Silent Hill, and I'm gonna bust some heads.
What is going on?
Dad, you're the coolest!
What is going on? Whoa! Okay. Come on, kiddies, gather around. Now, tell me, everyone, aren't you sick and tired of that old UFO ending? That's right. Be honest. Honesty helps you grow big and strong. Okay, you fine youngsters, let's all sing the Silent Hill song. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 5, 7. Everybody sing the Silent Hill song. I'm not gonna sing this, but you can go Alice and I will do too. What? This is really catchy. I'm about to make this. Everybody sing the Silent Hill song. Minade, utamaisuyo. Sorry, I don't know Japanese. Next up is Vincent. Here we go. He's such a good guy. It's true. He walks old ladies across the street. But he's selfish. It's so willful too. Oh, Silent Hill no uta, mina de uta, mina de utaimasu. Now into Douglas. He's not really a true blue PI. He gets up awful early and smells of the sea because he sells fish on the slide. What is this? Oh, this is ridiculous, and I love it. Silent Hill no uta, mina de uta, mina de utaimasu. Last but not least, Heather. Heather, divorced with 2 kids of her own. What? So hard to raise them and still go to work. A young mom who goes it alone. She didn't have any kids. Silent Hill no uta, mina de uto, mina de utaimasu. Oh man, this gotta hand to Silent Hill. Always just, I don't know how a game can be this psychotic and yet, I think they just killed all the singers. Well, that's not good. I don't know how a series could be this insane, but this series is this insane. From serious endings to gloomy endings to happy endings to whatever the heck that was. It's not called the UFO ending, it's called the revenge ending now. Action level normal easy, it took us about an hour and 21 minutes. 21 seconds to kill the worm. Just use Heather Beam, like decimates it in a second. The Heather Beam is actually really hard to use. And the reason it's really hard to use is because you have a stamina bar, and when you run in the game, you like bend over and you start breathing. You really never notice the stamina bar that much. But when you use the Heather Beam uses stamina. So you have to kind of stop and wait for your stamina to recharge and then use the beam. And thankfully, there is an option you can turn on where you can actually see your stamina and actual health. And the stamina is the most important because with the health bar, with the stamina bar, it's almost like seeing your ammunition, basically. It is a devastating attack though, and it's really cool. What do I think of this ending? I think it's absolutely insane, and like I said, I love it so much. The fact they blow up Silent Hill, the fact we get to see Harry and James, and the aliens were basically talking to Heather like they know Heather. It's all crazy. I love it. I love this series. I can't wait for Silent Hill 4. Just to let you all know, as usual, we will be playing Space Quest 3 before Silent Hill 4. And the reason for that is just so we can reset ourselves, not get too used to the horror. When I play through the games like multiple times, after I play through a couple times, it stops being scary because I know where everything is. I don't want Silent Hill 4 to be that. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna play through Space Quest 3. We're gonna have a ton of laughs, and then after having a ton of laughs, we'll dive back into the psychoticness of Silent Hill, and it's been a lot of fun. These first 3 games are just absolutely incredible. They are something that needs to be experienced. This series is amazing. Now, thankfully, Silent Hill 4 is on GOG.com. Last year, in 2020 in October, it was released for that website. It's about $10, so it's not that expensive to get. I do plan on getting it, and we'll play through Silent Hill 4 using that. After that, we'll go to Space Quest 4, and then I might take a break from Silent Hill to play a different horror game before we play the spin-offs. I'm thinking of Eternal Darkness, Sandy's Requiem, for the, I think it's for the GameCube, because that seems to be a really good horror game that's got a lot of cool stuff in it, and I've been told about it. And then after we do that, we'll play Space Quest 5, and then we'll go back to Silent Hill and do all the spin-offs. So that's like my next plan over the next couple months with this time slot. And I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you're still not subscribed and you're all the way here at the very end, think about hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for that like. It really helps our channel to get noticed. And I can't wait to see what we do next. I love you all so very much. If I had to rank the endings, I don't know if I can yet, because the first and second ending, I like them both, and I have problems with both. But yet, the third ending is just so bizarre and psychotic, I don't even know what to think about it yet. I'll need a couple days to digest. Oh, I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything you do. Hashtag best YouTube community in the world. I really appreciate you guys. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.